I could probably skip through all these cutscenes again though too, you know? Especially the ones that are like the same. Maybe we'll do that. It'll actually go a little faster. Wonder if you need. I guess you know, because the original would have been like, oh, you play as both. Emily Hartwood, let's go. Like if you do New Game Plus and you play as the other character, then maybe that messes with something with the ending. But who knows? Maybe there is no difference in the ending. Just you know, the stuff that you pick up. Be a little different.
Hello?
It's so quiet.
The fact that they're all
Where's
fucking
everyone?
loons
This is a big place.
doesn't make much of a difference, I don't
Maybe
think.
on the other side of the house.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
So this starts off the same way, where she goes in there instead of him. She does start with a gun. Okay, I was kind of curious with like, is she gonna start with this or not? The only thing I do know is that, for example, these. So I wonder if I missed any. Actually, it looks like I picked up quite a bit. So some of these, it says when you pick the first one up and stuff like, oh hey, you can get some through his story and some through hers. So like you can start it through his, but you might have to finish it through hers. That'll be a little interesting. I think that might be the only reason I actually play through it second time with the other character. I don't know how much different the actual like gameplay, like story wise, is going to be, like this sets and what the hell's going on cutscene wise.
What's this?
Since we already played through it once, if it doesn't change at all, well then we're gonna know exactly what we need to do. So it'll probably actually breeze through even faster. Wow.
I don't think I'll be able to get in there.
Or just assume if anything, the first chapter is probably the same, and then maybe it switches up a little bit after that.
I'll just take this.
We'll take that. It's mine now.
Every day your silence.
I'm not too worried about the clues either, honestly, because I feel like that's just clues and telling you like what's going on with the story. We already know what's going on. Oh, that's what this was for. I was like, I remember doing it, but like, why do you have a zoom in button like that? It'll actually help show you like, excuse me, where to look for things. That actually is the helpful hint that I would have liked to have known. Not that it really, I guess, made much of a difference. And here I was gonna say, you know what, we were never in the kitchen before. I forgot this is the first place we go in the game. Because remember, like, what was it, chapter 4? When we come back to the basement. We got some new forbidden knowledge.
As the world moved into the new decade, America was spiraling into a maelstrom of debt, drought, and death. It was called the Great Depression, and ruined many families. It was a fitting name, For poverty also breeds madness through desperation. Jeremy was of course no such victim, for he already witnessed the darkness within. He knew the shadow that stood on his threshold very well. It wasn't new. It was something that had always been with him.
What was that?
So yeah, as I was saying, I don't think we've ever been in this room, but actually we had, because when we come down here in chapter 4, we touch the door, the fucking bitch gets all pissed off. Her name Thompson or something. She's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, oh, whoa. Whoa. Calm your tits, lady. We don't even have to go down here yet. Let's just go open the door for our fucking buddy.
Please do not.
I guess I could go down there. Maybe there is, I don't know if any of that stuff's missable. Those not essential items.
I need the key.
That's not what I wanted.
Key.
I need the key. I really wish doors didn't close after you went through them. Should just stayed open.
Oh, what's this?
That's the same.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking.
Oh,
Wow.
Wait, don't.
excuse me? Do you know where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Of course not.
McCarthy, what are you doing? I told you not to lose sight of the girl.
Don't you worry, Mags. I'll find that little rascal.
Who are you people?
Who
What are you
are
doing here?
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. His name is Jeremy Hartwood.
What are you doing, child? You shouldn't be alone. Go find McCarthy.
Who are you? Are you here for the Fay Dodo?
Go upstairs now.
My name is Emily Hartwood. I'm the niece of Jeremy Hartwood. This is Detective Carnby.
The police? Why are you here?
No, I'm a private investigator. Sorry to bother you. My client's worried about her uncle. He's a patient here at Tercetto. If you don't mind, could you direct us where to find him?
No, I can't. Jeremy has gone missing. If you leave your information, I will make sure to contact you.
Wait, he ran away?
No, he won't leave the house. He's around here somewhere, and both of our orderlies are looking for him.
That's unacceptable. Where's Dr. Gray? I want to speak with him immediately.
Fine, I'll ask him. Wait here and don't touch anything.
Fucking.
Do you want to see Jeremy's room?
Can you show us?
Follow me.
Well, let's play that a little differently.
Thank you. Strange kid.
Hmm. Let's look around, see what we can find.
Welcome place. Detail. That's locked. Oops.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Looks like a talisman.
You mean like this one?
Can you find me a knife to cut the canvas? I want to take this with me.
You want to take the painting? Sure, I'll find one. I found this tube as well. Should keep it safe for you.
Oh, that's what the tube is. She's carrying that.
You want to carry it, or should I? Miss Hartwood. Emily?
I'll take it. Thank you.
We're done here, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of this.
Listen, I think we should talk to Dr. Gray. He must know something about what's going on around here.
Okay. Let's do that.
Yeah, from the feel of it, from what we've seen right now, because like when we played as
Come on, I don't want to be here all night.
Carnby, he was the one that like looked at the painting. He was like, "Oh, it went crazy." So that she is. So I have a feeling that it's gonna play through where she's
Carnby?
gonna see all the
Where
weird
did-
shit, and that he's not going to. But he's still gonna know like shit's crazy and step up at the end of the game and start shooting people, like she did.
What on earth is happening? What is this place?
And even though the cutscenes are pretty similar and like the same exact stuff's happening, the dialogue is a little different. So I feel like maybe I shouldn't skip it. I mean, the beginning of the game is fine. The intro cutscene's the same until you pick the character. So I guess we'll just speed through. Sort of find new items to get some more forbidden knowledge. These are where the enemies were. Can I sneak past these guys? Oh! I can't run past them. Why is this guy running away? Like someone wants to block our path. Like some a-hole.
This can't be.
Oh shit. Rather chase you all the way over here. Jesus.
Emily, is that you?
Batiste?
How'd you get here?
I was back at Derceto. Looking for my Uncle Jeremy?
Jeremy's your uncle. I didn't know.
She knows this guy?
Why would you? You're still working at Derceto?
Yeah, both me and Lotta stuck around. We're real orderlies now. You remember my sister Lotta, don't you?
What happened, Batiste? How are we here?
You know about the dark man haunting your uncle?
I'm familiar with his mental state.
I think we all in his head somehow. Because these streets are real, but they're not like on any map. Nah, this is like when you remember something, but in the wrong way.
Do you know how to get back to Derceto? I'm not safe here.
Truer words have yet been spoken, Mrs. Marcus.
Don't call me that. It's Miss Emily Hartwood. There's no reason to call me anything else.
I'm
Marcus.
sorry, Miss Emily. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. This place ain't safe for no one. There's evil hiding in the dark.
How do I get back?
Only Jeremy knows how. He has this juju necklace guiding him.
You mean this talisman?
Mm-hmm. Just like it. He says it's been protecting him ever since he got it from Miss Jackson down the street.
You know where it came from? Have you been there?
I was there no more than 1 hour ago looking for Jeremy. Locked it up to keep the ghouls from getting inside. You can have the key if you want.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Stay safe, miss.
Interesting. So she knows Batiste and Lottie. I also didn't know they were brother and sister. Did he mention that at all? During Edward's playthrough?
Are you staying here?
For a while. Want to see if Jeremy shows up.
That's the same. So this dialogue might be the same then.
Your sister. She also works at Derceto?
Yeah, she the one who got us jobs.
Yeah, talking to them seems fucking pointless. Let's go. Where am I going? I forgot where it was. I think it was this way. Oh yeah, it was this way. Ah, shit. I ran up to him too fast.
I can't go that way.
Open. Run. Thank you. Oh shit, this guy followed me. Hey, I got hit. Damn it. Could have sworn I ducked under him, so I don't know how she was getting hit. Oh, fuck. Forgot about that guy. And that one. I missed.
This must be Miss Jackson's room. It looks exactly like Jeremy's talisman.
Do we have anything else in this room?
hold the talisman.
What was this one again? I think it was 358, right? Don't ask me how I remember that. I remember the bottoms and the numbers because this one took me forever to fucking figure out how to fucking do it correctly. It's 3. And the arrows, that's right, yeah, 5. 8. Yep.
What's that picture in the glass? Where is that?
Alright, it's chapter 1. Completely the same game.
Good to see you again.
Minus a
Miss
little bit of
Harwood.
dialogue.
Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. She also alerted me that you brought a detective with you. I'm very curious to hear what this is all about. You don't remember me, do you, Miss Hartwood? We met at your family's house in the Garden District, when your uncle was about to be admitted under my care.
No, I remember. Sorry. I'm not really feeling well.
Oh, well, in that case, have a seat. Let me make you a drink. I don't seem to have made much of an impression on you. On the other hand, I can vividly recall you and your parents.
Because of our cheerful disposition, I'm sure.
You are far too intelligent to think that. You come from a joyless family, Miss Hartwood. The only amusement I took from my visit was discovering that the young lady's drink was an old-fashioned.
Very astute. Is that supposed to make you seem attentive or intelligent?
Whatever you prefer. Are you ready to tell me why you are here, Miss Hartwood? And why you brought a detective?
I received a letter from my uncle. He seemed certain that he was in danger here. If I find out you're treating him badly, I'll be taking him back with me to New Orleans.
Really? Is he going to live with you in your tiny garçonniere? That would be a spectacular way to ratify your spinsterhood. Because you are well aware that your father would never let him back in his house. No, I have it. Maybe you can bring him back up north. You've been wanting to move back for quite a few years, haven't you? You always preferred your mother's side of the family. Jeremy is free to leave with you. I won't object. However, there is one problem, as you might have learned. He is, in fact, missing.
Do you know where he could have gone?
No, I'm afraid I don't. I have my staff looking for him. I'm sure he will show up eventually. Especially if he learns that you are here. He is quite fond of you.
What can you tell me about his condition? I never heard a proper diagnosis. What is your medical opinion of him?
I will admit it's pretty cool how like when you take damage and stuff, like you're up and
He
it's
is an
dirty,
anxious man.
and that should carry us
depressed.
forward with the game.
He suffers from a perceived lack of order in his inner and outer life. He constantly complains about events not presenting themselves according to their divine nature.
And the Dark Man?
Hard to tell if it was ever anything specific. Jeremy uses the Dark Man as a psychological scapegoat to avoid facing the truth that he is in any way at fault.
You don't think there can be any truth to the Dark Man's supernatural existence?
Why would you ask that?
Can we ever be sure?
If the Dark Man is some sort of evil presence that is in possession of Jeremy,
Well,
I assure you, any evidence that you experience supporting that claim is purely delusional. Don't get caught up in mass hysteria, Miss Hartwood. You wouldn't want to take your uncle's place in this hospital, would you?
I'll be leaving now, Doctor. I need to keep looking for my uncle.
Do so, Miss Hartwood. I'll let you know if he shows up.